So 4 by 4 pops can be happen when you try to turn 4 by 4 much aggressively or when you try to corner cut highly. In this video I am going to show you all the small possible 4 by 4 small pops and how can you fix them. So that being said though, let's get started. The first one, if your corner pops, so basically corner doesn't pop that usual, but sometime corner can pop, so you can just screw off these three sides and then it will be loose and you can just press it like this and it will be solved. So and after losing these three sides you need to tighten them again. So this is another type of pop. It actually happens I think more than the corner pop. So the way you can fix it is kind of like weird, but like seriously you need to do the same process. So you need to lose this side and this side, and then you need to actually be careful that you're just taking this thing in this area and push it like this. So this will look kind of like this. So yeah, this is how you can fix it. So yeah, my 4 by 4 is actually super loose tension and another type of pop. So I think this is one of the most, just how to say, this is one of the most bad pops in 4 by 4. So sometimes when you just do speed solves, as accidentally this actually pops out and I hate this pop. So for this pop you need to actually find where this come from. So these small parts actually belong in, so I'm just trying to, yep. So you can see this kind of like these three dotted things over here in up and up of kind of like this thing and down near this thing. So that is basically this one which has this three kind of like these three things over there. So it's actually much harder to find them where it come from. So when I just popped this for the first time, I was just being crazy looking every side by popping it out. Actually you can just look it by taking this like this. So obviously this needs to be loose tensions, and for tensions you need to kind of like lose a side, like suppose I lose it one time, two time and three time. Okay, then when my work is done I will again tighten it three times. So one, two and three. So this is how loose and tight works basically. So for finding this where it popped you need to just look like this. So we can see that there are two things already. Then this side we can see there are two things already. Then this side, okay, I don't think you guys can see properly there. Now this side, there also, now this side. This is actually really frustrating moment. And finally this side. Okay, this also has, I guess, this side. Okay, so I popped this. So if you guys can see that this thing belongs to there. So for this you need to actually take this two off, and then you need to kind of like it is. So this is most that part that I doesn't like in 4 by 4. So you need to take these two things off, and the tensions must be loose, and then take this kind of giant thing out, and then this thing will fit. This thing is going to fit. Okay, so there's another one. You can see how it is fitted. So I just kind of like hide these two things with the pieces, so actually when I try to insert it, that doesn't come out. So you need to be really careful and just take this piece like this, and then see. So this is how you can just take it, and then you need to make sure you take this, like giant thing. Okay, my 4x4 is non-magnetic, so if your 4x4 is magnetic, I think in this part you will get extra facilities. So basically magnetic 4x4 will just be like this, but non-magnetic doesn't. So if your 4x4 is magnetic, that's great, because my one is not magnetic. So this is really unsatisfying part, so you need to just take it, kind of like try to just like this, how hard you can, and this thing must be like this position. Okay, so this will go like this. So then coming this part, just push it, and there we go. So yeah, you need to have this in loosest state. So not looses, kind of like 3 or 4 times loosen, so you can do all this work easily. And this is really hard to fix 4x4 pops. If this video gets 6 likes, I will make an assembly video on 4x4 that is much harder. So for that, see you guys in the next one.